Hi everyone, my name is Ariel. I'm a program graduate and field instructor at Outdoor Outreach, and I would just like to say welcome to Outdoor Outreach Community Connect. I also have a friend here today. Her name is Fede, and she would also like to say hello. In this time of uncertainty, we're working on ways to stay connected with the Outdoor Outreach community and participants to bring the most up-to-date information on COVID-19. This includes responsible ways to stay engaged with the outside world during the outbreak. Because at Outdoor Outreach, it is our goal to promote active living, well-being, and mental health during the outbreak. If you missed it, we've been streaming live every Monday and Friday on Facebook at Outdoor Outreach, or you can find the recordings on this channel or on Facebook and Instagram. If you missed it, we've been doing this egg challenge, and for our next outing, we're going to be introducing you to Ty. He's our senior instructor out on the field.
Thanks, Ariel. Hey everyone, my name's Ty, and today I would like to show you a couple knots and hitches, specifically how to tie them, and then some uses for these knots and hitches that may come in handy in your everyday life. So the first knot that I'm going to be showing y'all today is the Bowline Knot. It's a very useful knot. It's very easy to not only tie, but also untie. And once I show you how to tie this knot, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this and I'm going to show you an example of how you could use this knot in your everyday life. So before we begin, I just want to start by explaining the difference between a knot and a hitch. A knot is going to be anything that is formed to create a nice loop, like so, or an eye in the rope. You could attach this to something, or as you are actually forming this knot, you can be putting it around something and securing it that way as well. With hitches, they're a little bit different in that with a hitch, depending upon how you wrap the rope around a particular object, it will give the rope a certain characteristic and allow the rope to hold to that object. So the first step when you're tying a Bowline knot, you have your bitter end here, you have the end of the rope, you're going to let that hang down, and you're going to create a loop in the rope like so. Notice that this strand is going over the top of the loop down to your bitter end here. So the next step in this process is you're going to take the end of the rope, you're going to go up through the hole, around the tree, back down into the hole. By flipping the knot over, after it's been tensioned, it can still easily be undone by doing what's called breaking the back, bending that strand over, and then it comes easily undone. Here we have a overhand on a bite. So you will start with a bite of rope, that loop there, and it's pretty simple. You will just lay one strand over the other two and pull it through. Alright y'all, now I'm going to show you a couple hitches that you can use that may be useful for you. The first is called a clove hitch, and again, the difference between a hitch and a knot is that a hitch, you're going to be wrapping the rope around a particular object, and due to its characteristics, it will be able to hold to that object. So the first hitch I'm going to show you is a clove hitch. You're going to start off in the middle of this rope. Let's say I have about a 15-foot rope here. And so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a loop in the rope like so. This strand is towards me. Now I'm going to create another loop right here. Notice that that strand is on the opposite side. One strand on each side. Now in order to finish this clove hitch, I'm going to put the two loops together like so. And this creates a hitch that looks like that. And you can tie this hitch, tie the clove hitch to a particular object. What's cool about it is that if I were to pull on one of these strands, the knot does not move down the cylinder one way or the other. I can also load either one of these strands in a downward motion and the knot will not move. Will stay put. Super useful. Where I've used this a lot is I have two dogs, and so I've tied my dogs up before, one on each strand with a clove hitch tied around a railing or part of a tree, anything like that. Alright y'all, so For this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate a way that you can use some of the knots from the video that I've shown you. And what I'm going to do is using a bowline, an overhand knot, and one new hitch that I have yet to show you, I'm going to tension down the trunk of my vehicle to itself so that the trunk is not bouncing around on the bike, and the bike as well does not fall out. The first step is I'm going to actually tie a bowline around the handle of my trunk. It may take a little practice to do it upside down, but the concept is the same. I'm then going to pull my trunk down tight against the bike, making sure that it's nice and snug. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie an overhand on a bite. After the overhand on a bite is tied, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of the rope. I'm going to wrap it around any part of your vehicle that would work. For myself, I'm using my trailer hitch. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the end of the rope, put it through the loop that I created with the overhand on a bite, and I'm going to cinch it down. Now, holding the rope in place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a half hitch and then tie one more half hitch to secure it. Now when I go to release this, I will undo the half hitch and pull the strand, releasing everything. Here I have my dog Stella. We're at a restaurant, and I could have very easily used just the loop of the handle of the leash and put it around this hook, but if she were to walk around, there's potential for that loop to come off of the hook. So instead, what I did was I actually tied a clove hitch with her leash around this hook, and because a clove hitch tightens on itself, it won't very easily just pop off of that hook. Another example we have here, my dog Dallas, he is actually girth hitched to the seatbelt. In order to make a girth hitch, all you need to do, if you have a solid loop, is you're going to wrap it around an object and pull one of the bites through itself, creating a girth hitch. In our last example here, we have Dallas again. He is now secured to the seatbelt using a clove hitch. It will act in the same way as the girth hitch, helping to secure him in the event there was some sort of accident or we had to brake quickly in the vehicle. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Thanks, Ty. Hi, everybody. My name's Deon, and I'm an instructor and former lead grad with Outdoor Outreach. If you liked the video that you saw here today, please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you'd like to check out more of our content, we have a Facebook and Instagram page where you can stay updated on any community guidelines about how to stay safe in the community while outside, as well as local news about how to stay safe with this virus out. We also have a live stream this Friday, and you are more than welcome to come join us. However, if you can't, we will have a recorded version of that video here on this YouTube channel.